Hey guys, and welcome back to my page, Messages from Venus. This is a client reading. This is a new moon reading for a client. I want to thank you so much for trusting me to read for you and tapping into your energy and any questions that you might have. I also would like to let you guys know, thank you so much for sticking by, even though I haven't been uploading every day. So for those of you that are interested in purchasing readings from me, please let me know. The link is in the description box. So let's get started. Like I said, this is a new moon reading. The new moon was just this week, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look at my calendar. I want to say that it was like the 3rd. It was the 3rd. It was Monday. It is now Friday. And this reading was purchased about 2 days ago. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to still give you the energies for this new moon reading. Why? Because the energies are still here. They're here for like 2 weeks. So you get 2 weeks new moon energy, really, while it's dissipating and turning into a full moon. And then you get the full moon energy for 2 weeks while the moon is going through different phases within those 2 weeks. You're still getting energy from the full moon and the new moon. Even though the highest peak of the new moon energy is exactly the day of the new moon and 3 days after. According to me, everybody has a different cycle and everybody approaches the moon and has a different relationship with the moon itself. However, intuitively for you, I feel like the highest peak is when you're escalating, when you're going upward. So 3 days before either the new moon or the full moon is your peak time. Some people, like, it works differently. Some people, it's like the new moon, and then 3 days after, while it's dissipating, while it's changing phases, that's when the energy is more heightened for them, which that's what happens to me. During the energy of the day of the new moon or the full moon of that day, the energies are sometimes at a standstill, and sometimes like there's so much, and then I actually feel the results like as the phases are changing. That's how it progresses for me. But for you, intuitively, I feel like it's ascending. So it's 3 days before, and then the day of, it's like when it hits you the hardest. You either get sleepy, you either get really tired, or too energetic. It's like too much of everything by the time that energy hits. So I'm gonna pull oracle cards first. And yes, I have the Viking Oracle book because it's one of those books that I really connect to. I really love the Viking mythology. And because I don't know all of the gods and goddesses on here, I prefer to give the definition that's in the book as well. So I hope this reading serves you well. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to pull, these 2 cards are going to be the cards for where you are now, right? Where you are now, and then I'm going to pull 3 more of the tarot cards in regards to the energy of the full moon and the intentions that you should be focusing on between now and the energy of the new moon. And please don't get discouraged when you see that the cards are in reverse. They have different meanings. That is all. That is all. It's okay. Everything's okay. Okay, so I feel like where you are right now with the energy of hell, which is not like hell as in like hell, like the Christian hell. That is actually her name. So with the energy of hell, I feel like you are kind of like number one, you're very patient because you're just sitting there waiting, and the energy of the star confirms your patience, waiting for results, waiting for things to actually fall through without the cracks, just to fall through to you, to come to you. I also feel like you're very focused and welcoming to whatever might come. I feel like in the previous readings that I've done for you before, you kind of were a little discouraged, and you kind of like anybody that's looking for a reading didn't know what to expect, didn't know what it was that you were supposed to be doing. But I feel like now you have taken the correct steps to better yourself, and so now it's just a period of you waiting. Let me just look in the book and see what it says about her. Maybe we can get messages. So it says, things are not always as they seem. Death is only the beginning. Keep moving through difficult circumstances. Don't get stuck. You may need to rest at the time of a long project or difficult time. You may receive an inheritance of some kind. And I'm going to read a little bit in regards to the goddess Hel. Hel is both a name and the name of Jutan, giantess, a daughter of the god Loki. It was Hel, the giantess, who created the hell that is one of the three realms situated under the roots of the world's tree, Yggdrasil. But it does not confuse the Norse concept of hell with the Christian hell. Hell is not a terrible place of fire and brimstone. Instead, it's peaceful, rather cold place. However, hell wasn't seen to hold the same status as Odin's or Freya's Hal's, Valhalla or Valknor. Rather, hell was where humans went after death. That was neither particularly brave or courageous. Therefore, Hel, the giantess, received a portion of the dead, just as Odin and Freya did. The dead were imagined as having to walk a long road to get to Hel. Women might have gotten a wagon to ride in, but most walked. The road to Hel was seen as the middle place, somewhere you didn't want to be stuck. The road was tough, and it was a reward in and of itself to get safely to Hel. If you were going to walk to Hel and possibly back, you ought to be wearing strong, comfortable shoes, because you didn't want to be stuck there on that long, rough road. When someone died, as part of the funerary practice, the person's loved ones made the dead person a pair of very good traveling shoes, Hel shoes. These shoes were placed on the body so that the person can make the long walk in comfort and wouldn't be tempted to return as a revenant, complaining they couldn't get to Hel because of poor footwear. As modern people, we will certainly see the wisdom in not being stuck somewhere we don't want to be, in particular a place that is neither here nor there. The Norse knew it was best to accept community support, be well prepared, and most of all, to keep walking. So, as I mentioned before, I feel like before you didn't know where you were going, but I feel like this message of Hel is letting you know of patience. I know that the message is don't be stuck. Don't stay stuck, but it is exactly what you're not doing. You're not getting stuck. You're patiently waiting. As, of course, the messages come through as you are trying to take things one step at a time. But your patience is absolutely divine. Now, what you need to do to get from patience, which in a sense is a place of standing still because you're kind of in the waiting, you're doing things, you're going day by day, things are passing by, things are coming forward, but at the same token, you are still patient. You're still at some sort of standstill. So I feel like the standstill is because you want things to be absolutely perfect. Again, with the energy of the star, you want things to be absolutely perfect, and you will accept nothing other than perfection at this point of your life. But I do feel like with the energy of Hel and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you are a little stuck when it comes to your emotions and your feelings towards either someone else or your goals and aspirations, because you don't know whether to move forward or invest. Well, the cards are here to give you the message of don't move forward as of yet, okay? Don't move forward until you see some sort of commitment or of someone else coming towards you, so that you can give yourself more value, so that you can feel valuable, so that you can feel like you know, this wasn't just me pushing this person to do X, Y, and Z, or pushing the universe to do X, Y, and Z for me. It's because I deserved it. It's because I patiently waited and I deserved it, which is perfectly fine. The cards are here to confirm that you're taking the correct steps moving forward, especially when it comes to other people and respecting boundaries that other people have set forward. I also feel like you have questions in regards to commitment and the responsibility that it takes to be committed to you and to someone else. Just please know that the other person right now at this very moment in time is not absolutely ready and totally comfortable with the commitment that you're waiting for, with the commitment that you're expecting. From other people. They're going to give exactly what they can give with what they have been given in their life at this very moment in time. I also feel like if you turn the card of the Queen of Pentacles pushing this way, your complete focus is on other people. You have to focus on yourself, which is why you don't want to push forward. You don't want to take on the responsibility is because you're taking on too much responsibility, but it's always for other people. Don't forget to focus on yourself. It has came up for other readings for you, so don't forget to focus on yourself. This is one. Continue to be patient. Don't forget to focus on yourself and continue to give people the boundaries that they have requested or the boundaries that they have provided for you. Otherwise, it will be a situation where you're forcing other people to do for you, okay? Unconditional love is everything, and I'm sure I can see that you have unconditional love for other people and a ridiculous amount of patience, but you kind of have to just focus on yourself more than other people, and so therefore it won't become so much of a burden to do. And you will also move faster in regards to your goals. You will also get there much faster because you're focusing on yourself. So I hope these messages have served you well. And let me see. I just got something else from you. With the Hierophant, with Hell and the Hierophant in reverse, I feel like there is a lot to learn as well when it comes to yourself. So learn things about yourself and the limitations that you have as well. And put limitations onto other people and watch them react even faster. All the while respecting the boundaries that they have provided for you. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please have a blessed day. Enjoy your life. Love yourself and always put yourself first so that everything else can fall into place faster. Blessings and love to you and yours. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.